Alright guys, welcome to today's video. This is gonna be a guide for set 6 PvA and mainly look at mechanics. As you can see here already, we'll think about what to choose. Socialite here is always a nice bonus, you get 20% damage, and we actually kinda messed up here because it says one additional socialite and not just one socialite trait, which means we only activate this when we actually put in another socialite. We kind of troll here in the beginning, but that's fine. It's gonna be good later. And yeah, this is gonna be a more like an in-depth guide, so how to maintain a win streak, when to level, what to buy maybe. But yeah, the meta's obviously going to change, so the unit that you will want to buy will change, but the general style kind of remains the same throughout sets, and you can do pretty much the same as you did last set in terms of when to level and everything, and you're gonna be just fine. So there are a couple of ways to play this game, obviously, and one of them is to play a win streak, which most people prefer, I'd say. You can also maintain a lose streak and make a lot of money off that and then pivot into something. But if you're like me and you like winning a lot in the early game, just to keep your HP and everything, try to play something strong so you can maintain that win streak, gain a lot of gold that way. So for this game, we got a little bit lucky. We got the Garen 2 and the Graves too early, and Ezreal is okay as an item holder. He's actually a pretty good unit as of this patch. So we pick him as the item holder, although we don't have any synergies for him yet. Yeah, you can always, if you're not making econ, you can just pick up whatever units in your shop, just keep them around. Maybe you'll 2-star something and put it in. And yeah, obviously if you would lose gold, then you sell it. So we saw an assassin player here, I think, that's why we put 2 units in the back to protect our Ezreal. Have a look at the other guy's augments, since we are still learning the set. Again, just pick up the units. We can't make 10 gold here. Pick them up. The 6 is probably gonna go in later for scrap, and it's almost 2-star. Then we keep the Poppy and Lulu for potential Yordle, but it's not that great, especially since we already have 2 upgraded units as a front line, which are just fine. Alright, we can make the 6-2 here, put it in. Darius didn't do anything either, and yeah, keep the Darius pair, or at least pick it up, but I don't know if we're gonna play this. Definitely making econ here. At this point, at 2-3, you usually can decide if you want to either make 10 gold or look to pre-level. So by 1 XP, so you're level 5 next turn and you get 1 shop earlier for the next level, so you have a higher chance of a freeze cost unit, which can be your carry for the time. Or basically for the rest of stage 2 and stage 3. If you find something good. We already slammed the IE in the early game. IE is kind of it's an okay, it's a flex slam. You always want to slam your items, so just if you're playing win streak style, you have to slam the items early. Just slam something good. The belt on the frontline units is fine. You make the IE on your AD carry and pivot into something. For example, you could pivot into Shaco later, Assassins, Shaco, or you can play Jhin or Fiora or Jinx. Just try to get in the mindset of building your items and choosing your carry later, and not start a game and already have a comp in mind, because that's usually gonna be harder to hit your units and you're gonna waste a lot of gold, and you're most likely not gonna win streak in the early game because you're looking for your units but you're not hitting them, so you don't really buy much else. So if you want to win streak, just buy strong units, make them 2-star, try to win streak, and try to find your carry later. Doesn't really matter who it is either, it's just find someone who can win the game.
Don't worry, I am here.
So there we hit the Taric, which would activate our Socialite, which we took in the beginning. That didn't do anything. But now we have a Socialite, but I can't really put him in right now because we have 2-star units. But yeah, that was a tough call to make here. We could put it in for the bonus and make 20 gold, which is really good. Otherwise, there's an argument here that the Darius 2 was still stronger, but I put it in anyway to get to activate Augment. And also Taric is a pretty good unit. So we put it in here, we get this 2 Socialite highlights and put it on the Graves and the Ezreal. Ezreal obviously as our main carry, and Graves 2 is also still pretty good in this stage. Yeah, we have the Socialite, we have the 2-star frontliners, we have the Taric. Ezreal 2 would be good here as a carry for stage 2, but we didn't find it. So we're just gonna chill. Yeah, for the Minion Round, this Minion Round didn't change from the last set, so it's still not as difficult as it was, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 sets ago. So it doesn't really matter how you position here, you're pretty much always gonna win here. Let's see what we get. Get some gold, make 30 gold here. A bow is okay, because we are playing AD, and so we can always use the bow for something later. Can make a Giant Slayer, pretty good item. Rage Blade is okay. Yeah, depends on what you play. So, at this point we pick up the Janna. It's a 4-cost unit, it's pretty good. And yeah, sell the rest. Make 40 gold here, and Sunfire is pretty good early game item, and it's also really good if you want to maintain a win streak. So it falls off in the late game, but at this stage in the game, it's still really good. So we slam it here on the Garen, pretty good. Here's a little trick, we actually wait for the game to start, so we get the Giant Slayer from scrap and then put a bow. Get a little bit more stats, but we want to make the Giant Slayer anyway, so it's gonna fuse after this round. So this is a pretty close fight. I'm not gonna say the bow made the difference here, but it's the little things, you know. When the set hits the live service and you climb the ranks and get decently high elo, then things like that could matter. So at 3-2, you almost always level here, just to get the next shop level, and especially in our case, since we're on a free win streak, we want to keep that going. So we level here to become stronger. We put in the Zyra. And yeah, hope to maintain the win streak. We put the Tarek back again for the assassin player. Unfortunately, it didn't target him, but we have the Janna, which blows the assassin away. So that's good. And we win the fight. Again, just buy your units till the next 10. In this case, to 30, so you don't lose gold, but you also hold units you don't want, so you don't see them in the next shop. Here we have our second augment. The exiles are really good if you play assassins, but we can't know that yet, so we take Full of the Hunt, which is very flexible because it's just really good for every comp pretty much. And yeah. Otherwise, we just chill. Hopefully, you win the next game, then we get to carousel. See what we can pick up. A healing item would be really good, so BT or Hand of Justice. We already have one tank item, so utility item would also be good, like something like Trap Claw. Trap Claws are always helpful. Stay above 40 here. Keep the Zyra to maybe make Zyra 2, but Zyra is not that important. Keep the other units just for the sake of it, to increase our odds ever so slightly to get units we actually want to play. So this fight, Janna, again, really good here. And we win again. Usually for stage 3 you don't want to have an Aswell 1 as your item carry. Usually you want a 2-star free cost carry, but we don't have one, and we also didn't hit the Aswell 2, but it's fine because apparently Aswell is broken in the early game. Plus the rest of our team is pretty good. We have the Janna is good, and we have the guarantee with the Sunfire. We didn't get the crit here for maybe Hand of Justice, so we take the 4-cost unit plus its Orianna, which is not bad. Yeah, we play her here, I think. Yeah, we lose Scholar, but we gain 3 Enchanters. Stay above 50 here. Keep the 3-star units because we don't want to play these, and we increase our odds to see other 3-star units next drop. Other than that, the next 2 rounds we can't really do much. We just try to chill and win, save up money until Wolves. Fortunately here Shaco got us. We put back the Tarek, but it didn't block him, so he just walks up and kills Ezreal for free. We lose here. Pretty unfortunate timing. It's only 2 rounds to minions, but I mean, you can always also lose 2 rounds, but try to win here. We see the first and I think the second guy too. They went level 7. Oh no, okay, only the first guy went level 7. Probably also wants to maintain his streak. Maybe he's on a 2 streak as well, or 3 streak. Tries to win against the second guy, so he loses his streak. And he can stay above 30, so that's fine for him. But we're not going for that, we just lost, so you don't want to aggressively go level 7 here. If we had a streak and I saw the first guy to level, then I would have considered it. But now we just win against this guy again. As I said, unfortunately we didn't win the last game, then we could have had a really nice streak here. But anyway. wolves around. One guy already down to 30 health.
Find me a path.
I keep the clockwork here, because clockwork is a really good synergy and we already have one. But other than that, I don't really want to play these units. Just keep them, stay above 50. We can't, yeah, we can't do much else. Sell our stuff here to level to 7 early before the round ends, so we get one more shop at level 7. And then we roll a little bit. You always want to go, or pretty much all, for all comps, you want to go 7 after wolves and roll it down till you find your carry for stage 4. Find a Kaiser here. Sell the Ezreal as a 1-cost unit, it's not gonna do much. We put in the Quinn, which is not ideal, but she's a challenger and they have that synergy going. So since we hit this Kaiser early, we can just slam the Shojin on her as a really good item, and maybe she can do things for us in stage 4. Min stayed above 50. Usually you want to roll more, but it was kinda too late, so yeah, Foot of the Hunt here coming in real clutch.
The stage is set.
Right, we'll find a Jin. It's Clockwork and the Sniper, and could be our item holder. Just roll a little bit more, see what we get. Find a Samira too here, which is obviously better than Quinn. Play 4 Challenger here. I didn't put in Samira, which was by accident, I think. Should have played her over Quinn, give her the items. But we stay above 40 here and just see how our team is doing, if we need to keep on rolling or if we are stable. You see this guy has a pretty strong Urgot, so we're gonna lose here. Yeah, I think this is pretty much the most stressful part of the game, I'd say. Or not stressful, but you need to find something, and here we find the Fiora. She should be really strong. She got nerfed this patch, and we will see the impact later. But we find her, we sell the Queen instantly, because Fiora 1 is already better, and we have Samira 2 who can replace her easily. Maybe I should have put the Kaiser into the Socialite. The Samira 2 is also pretty strong. Right. We can always see Fiora's doing some work in front. Giant Slayer pretty good, so she can handle the front line more easily. This guy has a Heimer 2. And wow, another 4 Heimers on bench, so he's gonna be a Heimer free pretty soon. Right, castle time. Not gonna get many items anymore. Look at my board, what I need. Don't really need much. Maybe it was glove for a healing item, but take the spat here. Yeah, just can check out what the spat can do for us, since we're still learning what the different spat items are. So I think I just took it mostly to see what I can make with it. You see that we can make a mutant on Orianna, and then I check out what mutant is this game. Put in the Camille for additional clockwork synergy, and Warwick doesn't do much either. so that's fine. We almost die here, but Fiora gets saved, so she heals up again and can keep fighting. Yeah, we should win this fight easily. This guy dies. Looks like we are stable and stage is almost over, so we want to save our money. Usually, let's say in higher ranks, you need more than this board to survive stage 4, let's say. But it's a PvE, so it's fine. One focused unit is okay. Let's see what we can take here. Yeah, take the celestial blessing here because we need healing. You need a healing item on Fiora so she heals to full while she is in ult. And since we are most likely not gonna get that, I'll take the augment and hope that's enough. Counter items is 2, 4, 6, 8 is 10 items, so we should get 2 more components, but I'm not gonna bet that that is gonna make a healing item. So I just take it. Yeah, we have the Kai'Sa in the Socialite and Fiora and Taric right next to her to protect her, and also Camille on the other side. So if someone has this carry all the way to the side, I'm gonna attack the Camille first. Could consider putting Janna more to the front so she can more consistently also heal Fiora. It's a Shaco player again. Shaco is really strong this patch. Yeah, we lose here. It's kinda close. See Kai'Sa doing a lot of damage too. So, last mini round we find a second Fiora, so we are easily gonna hit Fiora too. Yeah, keep the Mundo as a 4 cost, increase our odds for Fiora. Other than that, if we hit enough gold, we can sell the Mundo and everything to go 8 one shot earlier. See what we get here. Get a chain. Oh, I actually get 2 more items, but we can't make a healing item yet. It's Chemtag, Imperial, and so on. Let's see what we can make here first. Usually wanna roll first and then see what you're gonna do with your items. Oh yeah, also we play the Mundo here. Make a free mutant. Would rather have the mutant on someone else, but it is what it is. Roll a little bit here, see what we can find. Find the Yoni too. It's too late. Didn't put him in. Seraphine would be another social line, but we already have the Taric too, and so we're probably not gonna play her. See what I can do with my items. It was kinda too late. Again, after Minion Round you have a lot to do. You need to level up, roll it down, roll like to 20 or 30 gold. See what you can find. Ideally you want to hit your forecast unit 2-star, which we do a little late here, but we hit it. Have the Yoni to put it in, Samira out. Make the Zeeks here, since we have 2 frontline units in the front, it's pretty good. Another Fiora, keep it, and yeah, make 30 gold here. Not gonna play that. Yeah, when you roll down, you usually just want to hold the forecast unit that you think you will carry, and maybe just other forecast unit that could fit your team. So I hit the help Seraphine for potential clockwork. Not clockwork, sorry, socialite. But doesn't really fit our team, and we pretty much said we have 4 Challenger. For Fiora as our main carry, we have the Kai'Sa in the back. We hit another 2 Fioras here, so now I definitely want to save up and try to hit Fiora free. And I also scouted if anyone else was playing Fiora this game, because it's really hard to hit, obviously, if other people are playing it too, but we didn't see one, so we're gonna go for Fiora. And also look, just try to upgrade our board, and you want to definitely want to greed a little bit. We're still very healthy, we have 40 HP, 6 Fioras. We definitely need more than 34 gold to hit Fiora 3, since we need to buy 3 forecast units, which already cost a lot of gold, and then we have to first hit her in a shop. So definitely want to greed, save up a little bit here. If I were lower, then I'd have to roll. 24 is already a little scary, so we might already have to roll next turn. With a little more than 40 gold, it's possible, it's still kind of risky, but if we don't have a choice, then we're gonna do it. By that I mean we obviously don't want to die right before we can hit. It's yeah, it's not that easy, but you will find how much you can greed just with practice. And it's not even greed, I would say. It's also just, well, if you roll it down and you don't hit anything and you don't have gold and you keep on winning, but then you lose because you didn't hit your 3-star, then that's, I wouldn't even say that was not greedy, so that was just the wrong play. So here we are, 24 HP. Look at the people. I was thinking about rolling it down, but I like to have one more Fiora before I roll it down. 2 Fioras I can find with 40 gold pretty consistently, but 3 is kinda difficult. Look at this fight, it's going okay, but then the Victor just one-shots pretty much my entire team, and now I'm pretty fucked. Got 7 HP here, he took a massive loss. Now I definitely have to roll it down. It's 1 round before minions, which is unfortunate, but I have to roll it down here. Pick up Yonis too, and just see. One Fiora here. Still need the Oriana too. Just make it here because there was too little time. With the Fiora 3, and we just have. We still have more than 10 gold, so we're gonna chill. And was just hope this Fiora 3 can do something. Fiora is supposed to be one of the most broken units. It got nerfed and also instantly eaten by Tam Kench here. Spit back out, let's see what she can do. Fight looks very scary. Let's see if she can clutch up. She can. So we make it to Dragon. There are 5 people left. Let's look at the items. Not really ideal since we have 4 frontline people. The Gargoyles is pretty useless. Locket is more of an early game item, so also not gonna do very much. And the Archangel is okay, it can go on Kai'Sa. But she has 120 mana, so she's not gonna ult like 5 times or anything usually. But it's better than nothing. Not much left to hit here anyway, so just roll a little bit. Yeah, make the Yoni too here. It's kind of too late, can't really hit it since we need 3 more and we are broke, but we also can't go 9, too broke. So just put it on Yoni so it doesn't die as quickly. Put the Oriana frontline to make sure she ults. It's a Shaco player again. I think we've lost a lot to this guy this game. And we send Frozen Heart here, which is really unfortunate. Fiora kills some stuff, but Shaco kills most of my team. Looks like an easy win from now. Fiora only has to kill 2 units, but the Zyra ult got us. So, Fiora 3. We only made it to top 4. we finished as 4th, so we definitely need a healing item on Fiora. Otherwise Fiora 3 is just gonna lose to Shaco. Alright, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like. Let me know if you want to see more of this. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section.